Hey y'all, it's Courtney. I'm back. I don't even need to tell y'all what happened. You already know. Forever getting cut off. Fuck my life. Anyways, so I went ahead and finished my look. I filmed it while I was actually doing it, and then I kind of went on a little waffle and went on a little bit too long, instead of ending the video, and I ended up going on for another 15 minutes, so I was like, I'm just going to scrap that and then just end it how I should have. But anyways, so I will show you what I actually used on my eyes, though. For my brow bone color, my highlight, whatever you want to call it, it's called Treasure in the Rainforest of the Sea, Volume 3. My good friend, oh my gosh, Sarah Locklear, Uncensored, sent me this a while ago. And then for the rest of it, I used It's My Pleasure, and I used, okay, so for my lid color, for the inner corner, I used, this one's my favorite color, Earth Shine. That one, my inner corner. Then my outer corner, I used Sandman underneath, and then on top of that, I used Do or Dough, and then that's what's in my crease as well. I know it doesn't look like that bright, but that's because I mixed it with this Sandman color. Look how high up my nail broke off. It's bloody. It's not dirty, that's actually blood because I broke it off so high. It hurt really bad. Okay, so then I use that, and then on my lower lash line as my liner, I used Sleeper, which is right here. And that's my eye look. And then I went ahead and used, like I said, that Makeup Revolution, Worth It Metallic Lip Kit. Sorry, guys. Hopefully I get better here soon. I feel like shit, but, you know. Sorry, I know that's nasty, all the mucus and shit, but I can't help it. But anyway, so my closing statement basically was just, me saying that I'm, like, friendly with a little bit of everybody, and, I've not been told this by anybody or anything like that, but I do get the feeling, that some people are kind of going through what I went through at one point. I was really into this community, and I had made a lot of friends there, a lot of really close friends, like my little YouTube family, and I started not liking what I was seeing, and, disagreeing, like, heavily with things, and not, like, disagreeing with who I like for the presidential election, and disagreeing with, like, stupid things. It was, like, things that were, like, really nasty things that you just shouldn't be doing to people. Things that it would make sense to be like, okay, I'm going to distance myself from this. And I think I said in my last video, I'm the type of person, like, if I am wanting to distance myself from what somebody's doing, I won't scream on my way out the door, I can't stand you, I don't support you anymore, I hate you guts, you're low-life sack of shit, piece of scum, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'll just go quietly, as quiet as possible, because I don't want to cause a stir. And I always found that really, weird when somebody would, like, want someone to beg them to stay. I'm not saying anybody's doing that right now. Like, that's, like, a completely separate subject. one time, that just made me think, one time I saw this guy that, like, basically wanted everybody to beg him to stay around, like, oh, you're so great, please don't go. And I've seen that same person do that multiple times, and it just made me laugh when I just thought of that. But anyways, So I was afraid that if I started distancing myself from this person, and when you've been rooting for somebody for so long and you've rooted for somebody for so long, when they start screwing up, people are going to come to you and be like, well, what do you think about this? You think this person's so great. What do you think about that? What do you think about this? What do you think about what they're doing right now? Do you agree with that? And it kind of puts you on the spot to either say, well, yes or no. You can't really be like, because no, you rode for them for so long. People want to know what you think now. Uh, and now that you don't agree, it's hard to be like, well, fuck, like, because you're afraid that if you denounce this person and you're like, I don't agree with what they're doing, I don't like what they're doing, I'm distancing myself, you have made all these really close relationships within this community, and you're afraid that you're going to lose all these friendships and these almost like family people that you have gained these bonds with, if you denounce this person that they also like. When you gain relationships through sharing somebody that you support or sharing a hatred for somebody, those are not really great relationships, and those are not really good friendships. You can make good friendships that way, and I have made good friendships that way. I have about 15 people, I would say, that like I gained friendship from a certain place through, and even though that disintegrated, I'm still friends with those people today, like 3 years later, still friends with these people. So I got lucky and I did make some good friends. But sometimes when you, like I said, you make friendships simply because you both support the same person or you both hate the same person, especially when it's through a shared hatred of somebody. That's what I was saying earlier with MFW and who the company she's keeping right now, and all the people she's driving away with the company that she's keeping right now, simply through a shared hatred for Wendy and Diane, just to be spiteful towards them and just to be petty. She is keeping company with all these really nasty people. And there's a reason that these people are so disliked. Not that many people cannot be wrong. Usually, when there's somebody that's a common denominator, the common denominator is the problem, not everybody else. If you know what I mean. But anyways, back to the point, which is, it's really hard to distance yourself when you're so afraid of losing all these relationships that you built over years. And that's really hard. But all I can say for the people that are going through that right now is, if all it takes to break up a friendship with you and whoever is for you to disagree with a different person, not even them, you should be able to disagree with your friend, let alone somebody else, and then them break up with you for it. A real friend will support you even if they don't agree with you. They can say, I don't agree, but I understand where you're coming from. Or, I don't like that you're doing that, but you're still my friend. Or whatever, you know what I mean? So just don't be afraid. You might lose some people, but it's like the trash taking itself out almost, you know? If these people will turn on you so easily, it's going to happen eventually anyways, no matter what. If they will flip on you simply because you disagree with something, eventually you are going to disagree about something, and they're going to flip on you anyways. So, I am going to get the F off of here, take this makeup off, go take a shower. I do not feel good, so I am literally going to take my makeup off and go to bed. Like, I shouldn't have put makeup on this late, but whatever. It's only like 9 o'clock. I'm not going to go to bed just yet, but here soon. But anyways, I just wanted to get this done real quick, because I just had to say some of that stuff. I'm sure that I'm missing a few things that I really wanted to say, but hopefully I grazed most of the points that I was trying to make. Anyways, I hope you all have an amazing Labor Day. I hope that you guys are doing something fun this weekend and celebrating your 3-day weekend. Whatever you're doing, stay safe out there, and I hope you're spending it with somebody that you love. And I love you guys so very much. Yeah, see you later.